How's it going, guys? Welcome to Season 8 of NHL 18 Seattle Magicians Expansion Mode Series. As you guys can see there, Vancouver Canucks won the Stanley Cup last year. I think we got bounced in like the second round, again to the St. Louis Blues, so back-to-back years lost to St. Louis. The 2 years before that, we won the Cup, so hopefully we can get back in the Stanley Cup final this year. I believe we have a lot of draft picks, nothing too high, like I think we might have one first-round pick, I forget, but I do know we have a ton of late picks, so hopefully we can get lucky here and find some diamonds in the rough in the late rounds. So we do have a first round pick, guys. It's pick number 16 in the first round. We'll see what's available. There's a medium elite there, Brody. According to our scouts, though, the scouts, they sometimes, mess me up. Top 6 forward exact. I think we got to take a chance here on Brody. Hope he is elite. And medium top 6, that's still pretty good for like a mid-first round. Getting an offer here from Detroit, offering us a 4th and a 5th for our 3rd. I think I'm going to decline it, though. Like I said, we have a ton of late picks. Don't need to really trade down for any reason. Now we have our 4th round pick here. So that must be in our 3rd round pick next year. I thought we had a 3rd round pick, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get lucky here, and we can start, like I said, finding some diamonds in the rough. So just looking here, top 6 forward available, couple. So that's probably low top 6, medium. These guys are all late though. Like we're in the 4th round right now. I guess we'll go by projected, just because those guys, like I said, we can get in the 6th round. Try and get lucky here. Let's go with Peretta, Finnish guy. And medium bottom 6, not the greatest. Next pick here, guys, pick number 23. A low top 6 just went in Meal there. I wonder if he was one of the guys we were looking at. So hopefully we get a little bit better pick here. Lee, high top 9. Let's go with Lee. Let's hope he's decent. Medium bottom 6 again. Okay, not the best picks there. Let's begin the 5th round, guys. Pick number 5 here. Or sorry, pick number 9 in the 5th round. I think I'm going to take one of those top 6. Just because we're in the 5th. They're both going to go in the 6th. Rather not risk it. So let's go with Gore. Medium, I thought medium bottom 6. I thought that was like a for sure top 6. Our scouts right now are just like, oh man. Okay, we gotta get something good here. 3 medium bottom 6. We're now pick number 27 in the 6th round. So I thought we had 2 picks in the 5th. I had bad draft pick management this time. Yeah, so the other guy's gone. The other guy I bet you was top 6. Let's just go with the defenseman here. Hope for the best. Medium 7th. Jeez, our scouts are way off this draft. So last pick of the draft here, guys. Pick number 27 in the 7th round. Looks like Everly just got traded to the Hurricanes. So other than our first round pick, all medium bottom 6. Not great. I don't know what happened this draft. I guess sometimes you get unlucky. Hopefully they'll have like another really good free agency. There's a ton of like high potential guys that slipped. So exact top 9 is a sure like low top 9, or we could take a chance. But I mean, I don't know. Low top 9 I usually don't even sign. So it's like, what's the point? I'd rather just take a chance, I think. Yui here, we scouted him 4 times. High league interest. Come on. Low top 9. Alright, that's decent. And we're now at the re-sign phase, guys. As you can see, there are 2 best players, Kane and Dallin. Both need new deals. We've actually had Dallin on a great contract, making like $5 million, so he's going to need a raise. Kane, too, 35 years old, but still a 91. Not interested in an extension, so, I mean, we can try. We have $33 million there in cap space. No longer have a buyout penalty, which is awesome. I think that we had like 3.7 still from a Backlund buyout. Honestly, though, other than those 2, it's nothing too crazy. Like, Shabbat needs a new deal, but he was banking about 5. Should be similar, same with Volino, but I'll go position by position. That's what I like to do, just to kind of give me like an idea of what we're looking at. So Granlund's locked up. Volino, second line center, obviously want to bring him back. 7.8, oh geez. I mean, the cap is a lot higher now, too, in these later years. And I know, too, everyone's saying how, like, the ratings and stuff, but I still, like, Volino's an 85, he wants 7.8. I guarantee you an 88 would only want, say, 8.2. So that's why it's weird. Like, the mid-tier players want, like, very, very close in terms of the elite players. It's just weird to me. Forwards back Carlson here, 84. He'd actually be a great third-line center for us. Thomas there on the 4th line, 81. Norton's just kind of AHL at this point. Bracco no longer growing, so gonna let Bracco go. I'll also let Dauphin go there. Like, we might need them for AHL stuff. Mantilla here, 21.58. Not even worth holding on to. So Norton here, obviously AHL-ish guy. Wants 1.6 though, so right now he's our 5th best center. I'm just gonna qualify him. Forwards back Carlson here, 6.6. Alright, these guys just want so much money. So Volino, can we get him cheaper? 1 year actually, 6.5. I like that a lot. We did that with Nylander. I think we got him cheaper at least a couple years, just giving him 1 year offers. So let's try like 6.2 for 1 year. I know about the 85% thing. That's just an estimate basically. Forsback Carlson we'll just kind of hold off on for now. Sod's locked up. Lehkonen, we got back in a trade. Yeah, I'm not really interested in paying an 81 that much. Just going to let him go. DeBrusque there. Okay, he actually dropped. That sucks. So I'm going to look to trade his contract. I was hoping he'd grow from 80, not drop down. Caggiula here was actually on a great deal. He was making like 1.1. He wants only 1.2 as a 79. So like that's very, very good. 3 years. Doesn't even get that much higher. And I guess we'll go 2 years to be safe. Give him like the 1.15. DeBrusque definitely going to try and trade. Comtois. I mean, maybe he has like some like resurgence in him here at 25. I doubt it though. No one else is worth signing at left wing. Like I was saying, you definitely need to try and trade DeBrusque, even if it's for a 7th. That's just too much money for 79. Kane I'd like to bring back. Wants 9.8. So I mean, like, see, he's 91 overall, so he's 6 higher than Velino. He's only asking for 2 million more. Granted, he is a lot older, but he's just so much more worth that contract. Milano here, definitely gonna have to get a decrease. Yeah, 1.2. That's a lot more fair. That's what Kajula wanted. We'll give him the same offer, 1.15. Connor Brown, been on the team since the beginning. Great 4th line right winger. 1 point. We'll give him one, just over 1 for 2 years. Strom, I might probably have to move back to center. 3rd line center role because I don't think Forsback Carlson will have the money to sign. McGuire here, low elite, obviously want to keep him. He wants. Why does he want not a 2-way deal? Maybe he's gonna grow, but I'm just gonna qualify him for now. It seems weird. Osborne here, hopefully. Okay, there we go. Just wants 2-way. Pascal, 25.72. I'm just gonna let him go. Simon, low elite, obviously gonna keep him. Let's see. I probably should give him 3-way deals just in case they grew, but I already offered them the 1, so just messed up there. Low elite, obviously gonna keep both these guys. We'll see if we can get them a bit cheaper there. Every like little bit counts, obviously. Especially that 57. He's like really low. So Patrick Kane, I'm gonna try and sign him, I guess. Like might as well go for it. 9.8. I mean, I'll just offer him the 9.8 for 2 years. Still has elite potential, but he's paying him until he's 37. Okay, let's try 1. It's actually cheaper at 1. Give him the 9.5 for 1 year. There we go. And just see what he says. Next year, guys, we have defensemen. Actually, we have a lot of defensemen to sign. Dallin, Shabbat, Hendry all need new deals. Krug and Spurgeon still locked up. Probably going to have to try and trade one of them as well. Just going to have to really work the cap here. So Dallin, $8 million for 3 years. He actually goes up, I guess, as the cap goes up. So get him for $1 million cheaper for 1. Let's see if we can get him for like 3 years at 7.65. Like that seems pretty fair for him. Shabbat, he was on a really good contract before. Wants a bit of a raise, understandably. Does he get cheaper? 8 years, 3 years, so no. Let's try and get him at like 6.7. This is about $1.5 million raise. Hendry here look really good for us. 4.2, that's actually very fair for an 85. The 3 years, though, that's where he wants more. So let's see if he'll take like 4.575, 2 years. So there's the top 6. Like I was saying, probably have to try and trade, I guess, Spurgeon because he's making a bit more and he's older. And then sign a better 6th defenseman, or maybe one of our guys kind of gets better. Van de Sample here, 27, not worth keeping. I want somebody with potential in the AHL. Mete, though, 26, 76. He's fine, I guess, for now. Wants a 1-way deal, so we'll qualify. See if there's any like guys that need re-signed. Medium top 6, 20, 57, I guess. We'll keep him. Whoops, almost gave him way more. And that's it for D. And then finally, guys, here are our goalies. I didn't realize just how many goalies we have. So Corby Sal is a starter. He's actually dropped an overall for some reason, now at 87. Hopefully he bounces back. Kumper, 34 years old, 81 overall. It's a bit old for me for a backup. I think we could get a better one. Wells, Maselli, I don't know. I think I might risk again just finding a better AHL goalie in free agency, or actually even just giving like Lavin here. He's 63 overall. Give him the starter role in the AHL. I know he's like kind of underrated right now, but medium elite. He'll probably grow a lot. Same with Burry if he was the backup. Then you got Friesen here, backup potential. These two there with fringe starters. So yeah, I think we'll just sign maybe one AHL goalie. Let Lavin be the backup because he's an other goalie role, so AHL backup will probably make him grow as well. And then we'll see what everyone else says to the offers. So Patty Kane rejected our offer, which is what I expected. If we have the money, I'll give him another offer. Not sure if we will, though. Kajula rejected, wants to test free agency. I'll give him a bit more. Hendry accepted, though. That's awesome. Got to give him a really good deal. Brown rejected. I can give him a bit of a raise, I guess. Milano rejected as well. Wants to test free agency. Jeez. Zika, though, accepted. Same with Shore. Lilja, Shabbat rejected, wants to test free agency. Gonna have to pay them all. Velino, though, accepted the 1-year deal, so that's good. Quamtois accepted. Dallin rejected. I'll have to give him a bit more. I was trying to do like the 85%, but I guess I was giving them more like 80%. So I'll give everyone new offers except for Kane and see how much money we're left with. So I went through and gave everyone that rejected our offers like an extra 200K. Kajula, though, still saying no. Brown accepts, that's good. Milano's still saying no. Shabbat's still saying no. He's like our captain. We've had him since the first season. Need to get him to say yes. Dallin accepts, though, so that's good. So I guess like the 3 guys that are saying no all don't want to resign, so might have to pay them a bit extra, but I think it's worth it. We'll probably get them on a better deal than, say, a free agent of similar skill. So as you guys can see, Kajula finally accepted. Just had to give him an extra like 5 or 600K. Same with Milano. So I mean, too, with their salaries, they were asking for 1.2. I gave them 1.7. I basically gave them like almost 50% more than what they were asking for. Shabbat, though, rejected. That extra like 700K still says no, so that definitely hurts. We'll see what's available in free agency. He's been our captain since like the 2nd or 3rd year. Very curious though to see what's available. We have a lot of money to spend. 15 million. Patrick Kane, obviously the number 1. Brady Shea, though, 8 million. He only wants 600K more than 600K more than Shabbat, and he's 2 overall higher. So I wouldn't mind bringing in Brady Shea maybe to replace Shabbat, especially too elite potential. Shabbat top 4. Shabbat might have messed up there. We got Couture, Coyle, Gregorenko, who's an 84. Forsback Carlson. Hintz there. He's actually, I've never seen him grow like that before, but he's an 83. Kreider, Stepan. So some decent names there, but like I was saying, I'm eyeing Shea right now. First, I'd like to move one of our other defensemen just to make sure we have more than enough money, as we do have to fill out still like a few forward spots. Like I think we need a 2nd-line left winger and then a couple 4th-line wingers. We'll check 2-way players here to see if there's anyone solid. Flynn, low elite, same with Hope, and then a medium top 6. I feel like I'm going to throw offers on all these guys. Might as well, like, you know, whether they grow for us, become NHL players, just good players in the AHL, or end up using them as trade bait. And we'll check goalies here as well. Medium elite again. If we can steal another medium elite, we'll have 3. Like, that's just unfair at that point. There's also 2 medium starters. We used both of them last time, I think, at the deadline to make trades go through. Like, I think one was for Patrick Kane. So offering on all those guys, I feel like it's unfair, but I always offer the max. If other teams don't, I guess that's just on them. We do need a backup goalie as well. So let's see. Sort here by overall. Kakinen, I think you say his name is. He wants starter money, though. Malcolm Subban, we could bring back. 2.2. He's only 30. That's not too bad. He wants actually 100K less than Comper, and he's 4 years younger. I wouldn't mind bringing back Malcolm Subban. So 2.2 million for 2 years. Let's do it. Just 2.2 for 2 years. We'll give him exactly what he wants. No other teams are interested, and hopefully they'll say yes to that. And like I was saying earlier, guys, I want to try and trade DeBrusk here, making $3 million for the next 2 years. Kajula, same rating. And we paid him more than he wanted, and we're still saving like 1.2 on him comparatively. So I'd rather just move on from the contract. And Tella said yes. That's awesome. We now have like a ton of cap space here. 17 million. Can definitely sign Brady Shea and potentially even Patrick Kane. Alright guys, so right now I'm offering Brady Shea $8.75 million for 4 years. Obviously only 3 years left in the franchise mode. So basically until he's 33, then we don't have to care about it. Plus 2, he's asking for $8 million, but there's I think 5 or 6 other teams interested, so we definitely have to try and outbid them. Didn't win the cup last year, so we can't really rely on that. And still, like 1.5-ish million more than Shabbat, but 2 overall higher. I think it's worth it. Patrick Kane's here. He wants 10.8. So with that offer to Shea, I don't think we can quite afford Kane, but we could make a trade if he does sign with us with another defenseman. And like I was saying, too, we definitely need a 2nd-line left winger still and a 3rd-line left winger. Center and right wing, luckily, are all locked up. So I guess we'll wait and see what Shea says before we make a move, but hopefully Kane's still available if he does sign. So this Hope guy accepted our offer, elite potential defenseman. Same with Martin's there, starter goalie. Card, top 6 forward. Bullis there, elite goalie. Hedberg, starter goalie. Flynn, elite defenseman. So got a bunch of awesome prospects there. Shea has still not said anything though. Patrick Kane's still there, so I think we might have to just hope for the best here. Maybe move Spurgeon, assume Shea says yes, and then make a play on Kane. As you can see, a ton of teams interested though in like these top guys, so we'll just have to hope for the best. Alright guys, so now I'm trying to make a trade with Vancouver for Ramjang Singh. He's actually like the producer of EA, so that's kind of funny. As you can see here, he's a solid defenseman, 23 years old, 84 overall, medium top 4D potential, so still has time to grow. He's making 4.4, so only saving about 2 million here trading Spurgeon, who's also 84 overall, so same rating. Somehow Spurgeon's higher value, even though he's older and making more money, so basically getting a same rating defenseman who's younger, who can get better, and he's on a much better contract. I think 4.4 for him for the next 3 years. He'll definitely grow. Don't have to worry about like him wanting for more money. So if they say yes to this, they want Spurgeon. They don't really want to trade Ramsang, but obviously the value's on our side. I think it's a good deal. We'll see what they say. Trade rejected. Okay, so even though the value's on our side, we have to just add a couple picks here. Alright guys, so I did this Yandel guy who'd actually be perfect for us. 17th overall in 2019, 23 years old, 83 overall, medium top 6. So another like solid player who's low 80s, still young, has time to grow, and he's on a good contract as well, $2.5 million for the next 2 years. And just to make it even better for them, I added this Zika guy, 20, low top 6, 57. So the value's on our side like double, but this is a huge trade for us. We save money, get 2 good young players on solid contracts. We'll see what Vancouver says. Trade rejected, okay. Let's try and boost up a bit more. Alright guys, so we decided 2 elite potential defensemen in Flynn and Hope. Both are low elite though. We have literally 7 or 8 low elite defensemen. They were like the lowest rated. We'll see if this is enough for Vancouver to finally say yes. And it is. So I think it's an awesome trade. We get a solid young defenseman on a good contract and a solid young forward on a good contract. Honestly, trade worked out perfect. Also guys, I just did the math and I don't think we can get Kane. I offered Shea 8.75 and Subban 2. So if they both accept, we'll only have like 7 million left. But we could make Kane an offer, and if he accepts, we just lose out on Shea, which could be worth it. Make him like 11.25 million offer for 1 year, just to like completely stack the offense. We'll see what either of them say. Like, there's a chance one or both reject, in which case hopefully we at least get one. We'll see here who signs. So Malcolm Subban accepted our offer. That's awesome. We have our backup goalie. He's back on the team, and now we have to wait on both Kane and Shea. Kane rejected, went to Philly, so okay. Hopefully Shea said yes to our offer. He did say yes, alright, so I don't feel too bad just throwing that money at Kane to see what happened. He's going to Philly, and actually that Philly was who was supposed to be the first overall pick in 2007 to draft Kane, so that's kind of cool, and we got Brady Shea there to replace Thomas Chabot. Team is looking good. And looking at free agency here, guys, I was actually thinking about giving Charlie Coyle an offer. Unfortunately, though, he's already signed with another team. Kreider's here. We could sign him to be our second-line left wing, but I think I'll probably just make it Yandel, who we got back in the Canucks trade, and instead look for like a third or fourth line winger. Kajula could definitely play either or we could even just make a big trade. We still have 2, or actually I think 3 now, medium elite potential goalies. We definitely need to move at least one to get back some assets. So I'm just going to look at the forwards here. Maybe look at like two-way. So the best for a two-way is a 74. And then, yeah, I mean, look at how much these guys want. I know you guys say, like, that's fine. It's not fine. Like, we got a 79 for 1.7. Why would you pay an 80, 3.5? Like, double the price for 1 overall point? Makes no sense. Anderson here, though. Let's see. He's a center. We could definitely... 76 faceoffs. We can move him to the wing. 25, medium top 6. He's 79 overall. He wants 3.2. It's a lot of money, but he could grow. The thing is, we tried to do this with DeBrusk. It did not work out. I don't know, though. 25... He actually has 2 years left to grow. Norton here, that's our guy. Hopefully no one else makes an offer on him. So maybe try making an offer on Anderson here. He'll be like the third line left winger. I'll do 1 year and basically see if he grows. I don't know if he'll take this. 1 year up 2.7. We'll hope he does, though. And Anderson actually did accept our offer. I did not expect that. So he'll probably be third line left wing, Kajula fourth line. Honestly, team's looking really good. But like I was saying, I wouldn't mind adding like another impact forward just to give us that extra boost. So looking through the trading block, guys, and Tampa Bay has Palat on the block, 33, 85 overall. Not too much value there, making 6.2 for the next 2 years. Decent salary. I think we can afford it. So let's see if we can make a play here and add Andre Palat. So here, guys, the offer making Tampa for Palat. Hedberg here is a medium starter goalie, one of the 2 we signed. Joudry, low top 9. He's a nothing player. And then Zika here, low top 6. He's okay. But definitely worth it, I think, to get Palat. Really not giving up that much, you know, like in terms of value. They want all 3, though. Don't want Palat. And trade accept, so I think that's awesome. One thing I noticed, too, guys, I was telling you about our goalies. Like, it's honestly unfair. We got Corby Salo there, and then 3 medium elites. So, like, we could probably stack all 3 of those, get McDavid or somebody. But we definitely want to hold on and wait until we really need them. Right now, the team's looking fine without it. So, rather wait in, like, in case one of them somehow just jumps to an 85 or something, it has max value. Definitely want to hold on to them for now. And because I traded that goalie, guys, I can actually sign a proper AHL starter now. We'll have Lavin back him up and hopefully grow. Right here, perfect player, Leonov. The best 2-way goalie available. Plus, he's got medium fringe potential. He's only 23. So he's like younger, better, and better potential than all these other guys below him. So definitely want him to sign with us. Be a great, I think, addition to the AHL team. Also, guys, I'm looking for some skaters to help with the AHL team. I was looking at it, and they're looking thin. I think we still have like 7 or 8 contract spots. So Rogers here, 24, 74. Give him like a 1 year offer at the minimum. If he says yes, he does. If not, not a big deal. Trip here can also sign. Like, we could play 50s, but I just feel that's bad, especially if we have to call people up due to injuries. Brat here, 25.73. I mean, honestly, it's probably worth signing. He's actually a beast in real life right now, but not too great in this game. Vandermeer, 25.73. Robertson. Don't want to sign too many guys, obviously, and take away playtime, but like I was saying, like, we have a few 60s and then it's 50s. The 50s can be scratched and they'll still grow. Robertson, I don't know about him. He's 24. He's got medium top 6, actually. He might be worth taking like a flyer on. Could do well in the AHL, so we'll give him an offer. Would actually just like a couple more forwards, but all of them pretty much have no potential. Let's see, Pilon, yeah, he's 26, not even worth it. Let's see if there's any low 70s. 26 again there. They pretty much all have gone through. Hallander, 24.73, he's okay, so we'll give him an offer. 1 year again at the minimum, and hopefully all these guys say yes, just make the AHL team a bit more competitive. So this Hallander guy said yes, that's good to see. I guess he was the only one that was ready to sign it on day one. Everyone else is waiting here. Robertson rejected, wants more money. I think he wanted like 900, whatever. Brat though accepted, same with Vandermeer. Tripp as well. Rogers rejected, so a couple of the D-men that wanted like 900K. Leonov though accepted, so we got our AHL starters. Alright guys, so assuming to August just to see if there would be some like better two-way players that show up on free agency, some that are like holding on one-way deals, and Norton here got a qualifying offer, 2.2 for 2 years from the Predators, so I'm going to have them remind me in 6 days. I'd like to hold on to him. Mete though just accepted our qualifying offer, so I need to clear I think like $1 million in cap space, shouldn't be too hard. So right here guys, we're trying to trade Milano to the Oilers for a 4th. Brown's actually our 13th best forward now after trading for Palat, but he's making like 600K less. I want to make sure like we have enough there to sign Norton, and plus if it's a 78 or 79 on the 4th line right wing, it really doesn't matter. So Milano was giving me contract, you know, troubles. He wanted to test free agency. Now we're going to trade him to the Oilers for a 4th, and it goes through, but we'll still be fine once we match the offer on Norton. Okay guys, so the offer sheet thing just popped up, and it says we don't have the cap space to match their offer. We had 1.3 million in cap space. Milano was getting paid 1.7. That's 3 million. He got offered 2.2. Sometimes this game is so annoying. So we're losing him. 22-year-old, 79 overall, medium top 6. Like, oh my god, it just I don't know what to do there. It's just so annoying, so annoying. And now guys, I'm gonna sign a few players to the AHL team. Like I was saying, we're at the end of August, so there's actually a few more guys available that weren't before. So Morrow here, 25.76, low top 6, definitely better than like the 7th D. Coletta, 25.75, so that's not too bad. We'll give him a contract offer here, 800K, that's perfect. I think we could also use a center. Let's see, Strome there, Matthew Strome. I wouldn't mind bringing Matthew Strome back, why not? 800K there for 1 year. And then Roman, 24.75, will also give him an offer. So I think we actually might need, actually Connor Brown. We lost Milano, so yeah, we actually do need a forward now to fill up to 12. We had 13 with Norton. We lost him for a 3rd, and then we traded away Milano. So we need a winger. Natten here, 78 overall. It's not too bad. Vetrano was on our team before, I believe. 30.78, wants 1.6. Reed Boucher, 30.78. He only wants 1 million. That's super cheap. Why not just do that? We'll see if he takes this. 1 year, 1 million. Seems like a really good value deal. So Boucher rejected our offer, went to Sabres instead. That's fine. Strome accepted though. So that's good to see. Matthew Strome reunited there with Ryan Strome. I guess even though one's playing the A, the other's playing in the NHL. Roman accepted our offer. Same with Morrow there. Clutter rejected though. Roster's full. So let's see if we can make a trade actually. Boost up the forwards. I'm still honestly rattled about that whole qualifying offer thing, but what are you going to do? So I was looking through the trade block, guys, and I seen that Cardo has this Olofsson guy on the block. Pretty solid winger, 29 years old, 81 overall. 3rd line scoring forward, so I mean, kind of perfect for our 3rd line. Adding this Olofsson guy just for the roster spot, 1 year left. Trading them with the Preds 3rd round pick we just caught for the qualifying guy. Lil Jahir, who I think I actually signed. He was one of our draft picks, but he's so low on the depth chart for D, it's not even worth keeping. And then Mete here, I didn't realize we qualified him. He's making 1 million though. Not even really worth it. So we'll see if they say yes to this. Definitely fill out the forwards for us. And they do. So there we go. I think our team's set for the year. So right now, guys, we're going to trade this Vandermeer guy to Boston for a 6th. I think we just signed him, but I accidentally signed him for 3 years instead of 1. So we get a 6th round pick out of it. That'd be pretty good. Plus we can sign the other guy we want, Coletta. They say no to the 6th, so we'll see if they say yes to a 7th. I could definitely see them saying no, though. He's like 25, signed for 3 years. He's only like 74. Yeah, so I definitely messed up there. Maybe we give them a 7th plus have them take him. That would, like, you know, go through. So there we go. Vandermeer in a 7th for their 7th. And they say yes. That worked out well. I think, like, their 7th could honestly be better than ours, so that would have been a good trade, actually, anyways. So we'll go get the Coletta guy there for the AHL team, and then, for sure, ready for next season. And now, guys, for the first time in 5 or 6 seasons, Seattle has a new captain, and that is Matthew Barzal. It was between him and Dallin. Dallin doesn't have a headshot, so I figured I want my captain to have a headshot. Plus, Barzal played for Seattle's WHL team, so, you know, he's a real Seattle guy. I also gave another alternate to Brown. I figured he was from the expansion draft. I think he's the only player left on the team from it, other than Korpisalo. Subban too, but we didn't have him there for a little bit, then we cut him back. So I figured he's been with the team forever. He deserves the alternate. So I like the captain, the 2 alternates there. But yeah, like I said, let's get started with the season. I'm pumped to see how this team does. Alright, guys, so let's look at the team going into this season. First line here, same as last season. Sod, Velino, Barzal. Second line there, we have Strome, Granlund, and Palat. Palat's actually dropped too since we traded for him, so that kind of sucks. Third line solid, though. We have Yandel, Thomas, and Olofsson. And then fourth line there, Brown, Anderson, and Kajula. Anderson actually went up 1, so that's good. Next year, the defense, solid as always. Lindholm down in the top pair. Hendry and Shea, and then Krug and Ramjang Singh. And just like Palat, Krug dropped 2, so, I mean, good thing he only has 1 year left, I guess. And then, of course, goalies, Korpisalo started there. Subban backing him up. Hopefully, Korpisalo can get back to a 90. I'm not really sure why he dropped to the 87. We had a solid year last year. AHL goalies there, 75 and 65. So, Leonov, I think, was at 63, so he's actually grown a couple just over the summer. And then the forwards there, you can see, not too bad. We actually added, like, a bunch of 70s in free agency. Or actually, not a bunch, but, like, you know, at least, I think, 3 or 4. And then, plus, we actually had some 70s, didn't realize. Some high 60s there. So, AHL team's not too bad. Defense, a couple 70s, and then after that, it's just high 60s with elite potential. So, hopefully, they'll grow. Especially Yasu here, the medium elite. Hoping for big things from him. And here's a look at the team's ratings, guys. 94 offense, 97 defense, and 91 goaltending. And Barzal's down 89. Forgot to mention that. The same as Dallin. So he's the player they're showing. Rocking the C. I love it. And I just finished through the first month, guys. Really good start for both teams. 7-3. Let's keep going. And now we're at the end of December, guys. As you can see, we're crushing it right now. 27-8-3 AHL team there. 24-15, also doing really well. Should be first place in the division, and as you can see, we are. 57 points there, leading the division. Awesome to see. Matthew Barzal leading the team in scoring, 36 points in 38 games. So we're going to keep simming here, and hopefully we can keep it up heading into the trade deadline. Alright, guys, so we're at the trade deadline here. Had a bit of a rough month in February, but still a very good record. 39-16-7. AHL team there also doing very well. 36-23-4. Did not expect that either with, like, their kind of lower rated defense, average forwards, average goalie, but somehow they're finding a way. Still first place in the division, 85 points. Only 2-point lead, though, on the Jets. Do have a game in hand, though, which is good to see. Barzal also still the leading scorer there, 56 points. So take a look here just quickly and see where we are in the entire NHL. As you can see, we're actually first in the entire NHL, so we're doing really well. See how the rest of the players are doing other than Barzal. Second there, Granlund, 49 points, not too bad. Sod's got 48. Velino, 44. Wish he would do a little bit better. I think he might max out an 85. I was kind of hoping he'd get to like an 87, but what are you going to do? Shea there, 38, so that was a good signing for us. Hendry, 34. He's playing really well. This Olofsson guy's got 34 as well, so not too bad. Thomas, 33. Krug, 30, even as an 82. So everyone's pitching in. Strome, 29, but only 44 games. So it's actually pretty good ratio there. We'll see how Korpisalo's playing. Maybe he's gone up in overall. Still an 87, unfortunately, but solid stats there. 28 wins, 10 losses, 4 shutouts. Just over 2 goals against. Not bad at all. AHL goalies here. Let's see. So, yeah, pretty good stats there. Even Lavin, who's a 65, 8-6, isn't too bad. We'll see if there's any, like, great players in the AHL. Comtois, 47. Really never grew. He's probably going to be like a Jeremy Morin. Roman there's 42. Osborne, 40. Low elite, so maybe he could have a boost soon, hopefully. McGuire... let's see, Strome's got 26, so really outside the top 5, not much going on in the AHL. But like I was saying, guys, it's a trade deadline, so I'm going to see if there's anything available on the block. Would love to make this team even better heading into the playoffs. So looking through the trading block, guys, there's 3 players in particular I really want. Hopefully we can get all 3. So starting off with Buffalo here, they have these 2 guys, both forwards with medium elite potential. Lampman, though, already 77 at 19 years old. Making $950K for 3 more years, so don't have to worry about his salary. He could grow a ton over the next 2 years, be a huge addition to our team, and at that salary, obviously, makes him even better. So I'm thinking maybe flip one of our medium elite goalies. Barney's only at 64, so I'd rather go for Lampman, who's like 11 or more than 11, 13 overall high already. The next year we have LA Kings. Doughty's on the block. 35 now, but 1 year left, 9 million. If we get to retain like 50%, maybe trade Krug and other assets. And then finally we have the Devils. They have Zach on the block. I'm thinking maybe try and flip Palat with assets to upgrade him to Zaka. So those are the 3 guys we're going to try and trade for. If we can get all 3, I think that'd be huge. We'll start off here with Buffalo. So right here, guys, we're going to see if Buffalo will take Bure. He's one of our 3 medium elite potential goalies. He's kind of like the one in the middle. Lavin has like the highest rating, and then the one we just signed, I forget his name actually, has the most value as he's the youngest. With a 3rd round pick, so just to get a little bit extra there to try and get this Lampman guy. He was actually a 1st round pick, 2023. I expected him to be like top 5, but actually 14th they got him, so they really lucked out. This would be huge though, I think. Like if he grows even to like a low 80 at that salary, obviously it's a huge steal. So we'll see what Buffalo says here. Trade rejected, okay, so maybe we add like a little bit more. Maybe one of our many low elite defensemen that I'll get to go through. So I just added Sunkfist here, guys. Like I was saying, one of our 5 like low elite defensemen. Hopefully now they'll say yes. And they do. So I think that's an awesome trade. We just got like a perfect forward to kind of fill in, hopefully grow. Obviously, great salary. I love that trade. So after I did that trade, guys, it told me to fix the roster. So I just clicked best lines. I was looking at the NHL and AHL team, and I didn't see the dude we just traded for anywhere. I was freaking out. Luckily, though, he's in the CHL. They had me worried. So if he comes back after the summer and he's like an 80, like I said, that's huge. So obviously, this trade's not for right now, but it would really help us in the next 2 seasons. And here, guys, the trade I'm trying to make for Drew Doughty at 50% just to make sure we're under the cap. It'll actually give us cap space at 50%. Could lower it a bit if we have. So Torrey Krug's there just for the salary. Obviously, he's an 82 now. Doughty's a 91. So we're upgrading by 9. Brody here is a solid prospect. We actually just drafted him. 18, 57 overall, medium top 6. We'll probably never get good enough to use him. 2nd round pick this year's draft. And Turgeon here, low top 6. We have a lot of guys like him. Again, he might not be good enough ever. So they don't want Doughty or the other guy who was just there for the roster spot. Let's see what they say. Trade rejected. Don't want to keep the salary. So, I mean, I could make it maybe like, let's see here, 35-ish. Maybe they'll say yes to that. Trade rejected still. So I'm going to try adding on a 2nd round pick in next year's draft. As you can see, we're not going to have a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd in this year, but obviously we're going for it all here. So Krug, the Brody prospect, 2 seconds card, but it gets us Drew Doughty. Like, it's worth it. And trade accepted, and that was at 35%, so that's awesome. Here, guys, the offer I'm making for Zaka. I'm offering them Palat, who's 83, so he's only 2 below Zaka, but he's actually making 6.2 for 2 more years opposed to just 1. So we kind of get out from his contract, and we could just use that money to re-sign Zaka, who hopefully will hold his overall since he's younger. So that's why we have to give up a 1st round pick on top of Palat, as we're getting Zaka, plus we're taking Palat's contract. And then a 4th here and a 7th to hopefully sweeten the deal. Let's see what New Jersey says. Trade accepted. There we go. The team is stacked. Alright, guys, so after the trade deadline, here's a look at the team. Obviously, 1st line's the same. We now have Zaka playing with Strome and Granlund, so 2nd line got a lot better. 3rd and 4th line also the same. Defense, though, might be the best defense I've ever had. Dallin and Doughty on the top pair. Shea and Lindholm on the 2nd. Like, that's a 1st pair on probably every other NHL team. And then Hendry and Ramjang Singh on the 3rd. That's probably some bad team's 1st pair and most teams' 2nd pair. And that's our 3rd pair. Like, that top 4 is absolutely unreal. We got 2 89s, a 91, and an 88. Like, that top 4 is going to play so many minutes. Hendry and Ramjang Singh barely going to have to play. And, like, the fact that those guys are going to be out there for basically, like pretty much what, Doughty and, like, the top 4 is going to be out there for 90% of the game. So, like, we're going to be good. Corby Salo, I wish he was a 90. The team would just be perfect. But still, I'm so happy with this. I actually want to check our ratings now to see if we have 99 defense, because I think we might. And as you guys can see there, we do have 99 defense. That's amazing. So let's see what happens here from the trade deadline to the end of the season. Hoping for big things. Alright, guys, so regular season is now over. A bit of a weird finish. 3 losses straight there at the end. And since the deadline, like, we were maybe a 500 team, which makes no sense. Like, we got better. We didn't get worse. But still, finished with 102 points. AHL team there also looking really good. I'm guessing we're probably 1st in division. Never mind. Some other teams had great years. We actually finished 4th in division with 102 points. That's outstanding. Dallas, Winnipeg, St. Louis all ahead of us. Barzal there, though, did finish the leading scorer. 67 points. He had like 56 at the deadline, so he didn't really do much since then. 102 or 4th in the division. What are we in the league? That's so strange. In the entire league, we're 5th. I've never seen that before. 4th in the division, 5th in the league. Our division's that good. Toronto's the only team not in our division in the top 5. That is crazy. We'll see here which team finished last. The Anaheim Ducks, 69 points. I mean, if you're going to finish last, it's a good number to finish on. We'll see here everyone else did after the deadline. So Saad finished with 61. That's solid. Granlund 59. Doughty 53. So obviously I'm hoping for big things from him in the playoffs. What's he got, like 90 points? Yeah, that's going to come in handy. Shea 47. Zach 41. So hopefully he's a good acquisition as well. The rest of the guys there pitching in. I mean, Brown 26 on the fourth line. Same with Anderson. Can't be too upset with that. So I'll take a quick look at the AHL team as well. Comtois 64. I don't know how he's not growing. He's tearing it up. Roman Dude 56. 53 for Osborne. He's got elite potential. Coletta 47. Hallander 45. So, I mean, I don't know. There's some decent players here in the AHL. We'll see if they can do anything. But more worried about the NHL playoffs. Hopefully we can get back in that cup final. Win us our third Stanley Cup. This team is one of the best teams we've assembled. I mean, I think for the last 5 years, honestly, we've had the best team in the NHL by far. So we'll see if it's enough to get done this time. And I almost forgot to show you guys the leading scores for the entire league. This Walter Madden guy, 91 overall, 97 points, only 22 years old, first overall 2021. Not a bad pick. McDavid there in second. What's he now? 95. Sagan, Laine, probably playing on the line with Madden there. Tarasenko, Kane, Ehlers. So sort of like the usual suspects up there, putting up points. DeAngelo, 78. That is kind of insane. Barzal, 67 is probably not too far off. I mean, a little far off, but I mean, that's not too bad. So, the first round of the playoffs, guys, I already seen it. We're actually up against the Arizona Coyotes. So, I'm hoping we can get by them. I mean, let's see. The record was actually better than ours. Or, what is that? 47-8, 46-10. Probably right about the same. So, we'll take a look here at the ratings. I'm sure we got them in the ratings department, though. 91, 98 D. What are they going to have on D? 88 goaltending. So, we got 3 better offense, 1 better defense, and then 3 better goaltending. I am very curious to see that defense for them. Also, they have Dylan Strome there as their best player, so he's going up against his brother and Ryan. Plus, we now have his other brother on our AHL team. So we got the 2 of 3. Let's check out this team, though. I'm really interested to see the Coyotes. So Keller there, only an 86. Strome's an 89, though. Perlini, it's a solid first line. Arvidsson, Merkley, decent second. I don't know why they wouldn't put this Ricky guy up on. Or he's a 85 overall enforcer with elite potential. That is the most random player I've ever seen. 99 speed, excel, endurance, 97 strength. He's an enforcer though with 76 fighting, 99 body check. What? This is just the weirdest player ever. Okay, I respect it though. This defense here, Ekman Larson, Holland guy, 89. Okay, so yeah, they have a good D, but our D is definitely better. Like, we don't have an 83 in the top 4. We don't even have an 83 in the top 6. Like, our bottom pair is actually probably equal with their second. It's just their top pair that's really good. Goalies, Grubauer 84. So yeah, our goalie is so much better. So, alright guys, let's hope this sim is kind to us. Like, looking at it, obviously, like usual, our team is better. It's just a matter of, can they get it done in the sim? So first game here, guys. First period, no scores. Second period, Anderson scores 1. And third period there, Zach Avellino, Arvidsson gets 1. We come away with a 3-1 win, so it's good to see. Hopefully we can get by the first round. It's always, like, crap when you go out in the first. I'm guessing AHL teams probably making the playoffs, too, if I remember right from their record. AHL, we're just going to best line. So, yeah, they're in the playoffs. They're 0-1 already. That's not good. The AHL team had a very good record. Expect them to hopefully get by that first round as well. Second game, there you go, Kajula, Arvidsson. And, wow, so Arvidsson gets another Perlini, Granlund, Saad going to OT. And Keller there, OT winner. Okay, so tied up 1-1 here in the series, first round, but it's okay. A lot of time left. Those were actually away games, so they must have had either the tiebreaker on us for points or they finished like 1 higher point than us. Heading home here to Seattle. Hopefully that's a difference maker for us. First period here, Arvidsson scores again. Strome answers back, and there we go. Barzal game winner in the third. The captain gets it done. Love to see that. So game number 4 here. This is huge. Either we get up by 2 games or they tie it up. Let's try and win back-to-back games here. That'd be awesome. AHL team still alive in their playoffs. Down 2-1. Here we go. Stubit scores for them. Keller gets a couple. Strome gets 1. Come on, we need a big third. Oh, wow. Domi. So they tied up. Respect that. Their team is playing pretty well. Grubauer, though, as their starter. I don't know about that one. Like, we should be able to take advantage of that. AHL team, what are they doing? They're tied up in their series. Okay, so 2 series, tied at 2 apiece. Game number 5 here. Come on, let's get the lead. Not a good first period. We're down by 2. There we go. Huge second, though. Velino, Doughty, Saad. And wow, the third they went alive. Ramjang, Singh, Yandel, Sod, Lindholm. Like they went down in the first and they were just not having it. 3 goals in the second and 4 in the third. That's amazing. Just perseverance there with the comeback. Okay, so big 7-3 win. Hopefully we can keep that rolling here. Game number 6 at home. We can put them away. AHL team actually just lost though in the first round. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Nothing in the first. Okay, Strome and Perlini each score. Strome's having a series. He wants to beat his brother. And nothing in the third. We're going to OT. There we go. Barzal, the OT winner again. The captain. Captain Clutch is getting it done. I knew I put a C on him for a reason. There we go. So, moving on to the second round. That was a bit of a nerve-wracking first round, though, going to Game 6. We're now up against the Vegas Golden Knights. So, oh shit, I didn't mean to sim those 2 games like that. So, Coyotes and then Vegas in the first 2 rounds. Who would have thought it'd be those 2 teams? Not a good start either. Down by 2 early. Let's check out what this team is that's got a 2-0 lead on us. Very curious to see now. 90, 93, 83. So, yeah, it's not even close in goalie, defense, or offense, really. But I'll see who else they have. I can't even tell their best player. It's probably like a prospect, I'm guessing, especially this late. Let's take a look here. So first line, they actually have Jonathan Duran. Backstrom, I remember he went with them instead of us. Riley Smith still on the team. Same with Marchesu. Peterson, Leipzig, Martinick, Suzuki, Sutter, Grashev, Howe, and Pearson. So, I mean, our forwards are much better. Defense is not even close. Their best is at 82, and then the rest are like 81s and 80 and sitting. Like, our bottom pair is better than, like, I would take our bottom pair over all 6 of those defensemen. There's fill the rest with like AHL guys. Goalie is 79. Okay, I don't know how we're down 2 to this team. Sometimes the sim makes no sense. Hopefully it'll correct itself here. Got to win 4 of 6. It's not impossible, but obviously it is tough. Here we go. Are we back home? We are too. So those first 2 games are in Vegas. Vegas always seems to play well at home. So here we go. Game number 3, up 2. Son Valino, Duran, and then there we go. We hold on. So we're back in this thing, down 2-1. I was really worried there though. I have no idea how they got like a 2-0 series lead on us. Our team just so much better than theirs. So game number 4 here, we can tie the series up. Then it's anybody's series. Nothing in the first or second. Wow, Suzuki and Howe. What is our team doing? We got shut out by a 79 overall goalie. I don't understand. Like, build the best team possible and you lose to mediocre, and that's giving them, you know, the benefit of the doubt. They're saying mediocre. I'd say below, but do or die now. About to win the next 3 straight. Here we go. Down 1-0 after the first. Brown ties it up. Come on. Are you kidding me? I just showed you guys their team. Like, I wouldn't have even thought that was a playoff team, and they beat us in 5 games. They had, I forget their stats now, but like their goaltending was like 83. We have 91. Like, they had a 79 starter. We have Corby Salo. Their defense, like, it was just all low 80s, and like we have the best top 4 ever built. Like, our bottom pair would be their top pair, and it'd be a huge improvement. And then the forward group, ours was still so much better. That's just so frustrating. Like, sometimes the simulation just does not let you win. Look at this, guys. Playoffs are now complete. Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights. So the team we lost to won it all. How they won a Stanley Cup, I have no idea. And here, guys, look at the draft lottery results. Ottawa with the first overall pick via Colorado. That has to hurt if you're Colorado. Their team is stacked, too. Like, they have McKinnon, Rantanen, Hischier in this. Jost. I have no idea, like, how they finished last, or, like, even maybe they finished just outside the playoffs and we got really lucky there. I have no idea. So no retired players on our team, which makes sense. We have like nobody over 30, I don't think. Doughty might honestly be the oldest player on our team. Getzlav, though, retiring, 79 overall. 40 years old he played till. That's impressive. Pavelski also retiring. So both those guys were on our team at one point. Both 40. Like, you got to respect that. Getzlav there, 1,236 points. Like, that's pretty good. Krejci, Subban's retiring at 36. Still an 85, though. Gagne, Little, JVR, Brassard, Bodker, Backlund, Benino, McDonough, Maroon. So that's Myers, Delzato. So some pretty big names there. We'll check goalies here. Let's see who's retiring for the attendees. Mason, Ranta, Lindback. So really nothing much in goalies. So before we check the awards, guys, I actually wanted to take a look at the playoff stats for my team. I see Sod there had a point per game. I want to see who didn't come through for our team. How do we not stop them? I mean, I guess after Sod, Valino and Barzal both, 7 points each. Second line there, Anderson, fourth line guy, got 5 points. Strome came alive in that first series, maybe not so much the second. Let's check goalies too. Like, did Korpisalo fall apart? I mean, save percentage and goals against are both decent. So yeah, I guess we just did not score enough. I still can't believe we lost to that team. Let's see, President's Trophy Dallas, and they beat the Bruins there. The Vegas Golden Knights did at least. So Matt, we already know Art Ross there. He also won the Hart. Carlson, James Norris, Lady Bing, Tyler Sagan, Calder there to McGinnis, Conn Smythe to Franzen. I don't even know who that was on their team. Rask to Vezina, Holtby, William M. Jennings. He's actually on Ottawa now. Alexiak to Bill Masterson, Selke there to Eichel, Ted Lindsay also went to Madden, and Maurice Richard there to Tarasenko. AHL awards, let's look at the teams first. I think our team might have won something. Calder Cup, Grand Rapids Griffins, forgot to mention that. That's cool to see. They've actually won it 2 of the last 3 years. So did we win anything? Anchorage Huskies, no. Burnaby Aces, who is this? Oh, that must be the Vegas AHL team. Okay, I was curious how that custom team got in there. Player awards. Did we actually? I was hoping we would have won one award in the AHL this year, but doesn't look like it. So AHL team had an okay year. They made the playoffs, had a really good regular season, but unfortunately nothing to show for it. And the NHL team, stacked team, and basically like the AHL team, they won 1 playoff round and that was it. So unfortunately it came up short there. The sim was not kind to us. Lost to our rival in the Golden Knights, but we have 2 more years here to try and win our 3rd Stanley Cup. The team is stacked. We can retain most of the players. I don't think we'll be able to keep Doughty, but that's okay. We'll be fine without him. We should be good. We still have a couple like really high potential prospects you can trade for big pieces. So it's definitely going to get very interesting here the last couple episodes as we try and make that Stanley Cup push. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more, guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye.